Hey there, welcome back. Marius here, and today we have Jagged Alliance 3 and me with major spoilers. Be warned, right off the bat, nothing in this video can be shown or explained without major spoilers. Alright? If you want to experience your game, just turn off the video. Honestly, just go away. Go now. So, those who stay, what we will have today is I'll show you not only how to get major, how precisely not a single one of the guides have shown, and I will show you how to get there the soon as possible. And while we are at it, I'll show you how to get all of the freaking free mercenaries, because that was the main point I was getting at. So let's start. I will show you a rush through. Timestamps always there, because there will be a portion of the dialogue option for the spike. There will be a map, everything you need to know exactly at this point. So this is the moment I have captured. I can show you right away. I just got it, and I've been week non-stop playing and trying to get this bad boy. And oh boy. So in the first playthrough, the problem is when you get the spike at the corner, that was the last corner, I basically got him and immediately ended the game. Everything else was done. I was like, why the hell you get a spike and no way to play? So my playthrough was simple. What I'm going to show you, what is absolutely the fastest way and possible way to get spike so you can experience the game. This is actually what I'm proud of. When I press play, every single thing will be taken away from me, and basically you start from scratch. That was the first thing that came in my mind, like at that point I would love to have spike on my side. So you can do it, you can have it. This is everything you can achieve. Let me start with this point. Not a single guide mentioned this. There are so many things that are saying like, I just went with the spike, of course I won him in a battle, and then he joined me. No, none of them actually understand what I have done and what is required. What is required is, there's a huge list. Basically, you have to collect 75 reputation points with spike, and only then there's an option to hire him. This is the whole list, and I marked in green what is easy to have, and then the rest of them are up to basically that you can do your own calculations. I will link even this sheet so you can copy it and use it. So quickly run through. First of all, my estimation, you can get there in first month, but basically I will count it will be 2 months period, because it's not that easy. So it will be minus 10 reputation right off the bat, this in the calculations. But at this moment you can see I have literally just taken the spike, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 outposts at my disposal. So I have 30 points in outposts. This is essential, and then I will show you how. I will lose them in a moment, but for this brief period I have them and I need them. So 30 points to the you can see in outpost area. Then of course there's a kill graph, 10 points easily. You encounter him in a way while you are gathering all the mercs. Then there's a Bastion, kill Bastion. You cannot kill Bastion, because if you kill Bastion you can't hire Pierre, so this is automatically out of the window. So recruit Pierre, like it or not, I don't give a damn. 25 points, it's basically, if you don't get that, then everything falls apart. Then you can kill and jail Elliot. For that point, I actually, let me show if, yeah. So I will take away for a moment this one, but the Elliot, I actually spared, and I think, yeah, he ran away. So I I don't have those 5 points. You can have it. I will have that in the list as well, but I'm just saying I missed this for whatever reason. Then what else we have? We have complete right-hand man. That is really complicated. I'm leaving that when you get the spike, so that's why I'm striking it out. Dr. Cronenberg, also really complicated. I would love to have spike when I'm doing the quest, so not getting that. Jackhammer is quite hard guy to kill, but 10 points. It comes together with complete right-hand man. So I'm striking out those who I don't want to do, and I would not advise you to do. What is left is recruit beast. Don't get excited. You cannot have a beast on your party, but you can hire in the sense that beast joined your forces to kill these, what's it's called, legionnaires. So this is the hiring. As far as you can do is do all the things, but at the end beast will help protect the cursed forest. That's the outcome. That's how the hire works. But again, 5 points quite easily to get. Why not? Why the hell not? That's the question. So, what else we have? We have recruit Flay, of course. We want all the mercenaries, so Flay is also on the list. That's why it's green. Kill Colonel on defeat Corazon. Nope, none of that. You want to get spike before you do all that thing. Then quite easily is if you have mercenaries Len, Gus or Ivan, which actually if you look at the, yeah, now I have them, but previously they were all locked and the only from those 3 is Ivan, so get Ivan. That's, yeah, 5 points easily to get. And you can have dialogue option right there. You need 70 plus, I think was it? Let me check. Yeah, 70 plus leadership, and you can insult basically the major, and he will basically respect you more for that, for whatever reason. So this is one of the lists you have to have and decide what you will do. And basically, let me show you what I did. So right from the start, actually we need that spreadsheet back. I will put it on a screen and walk through. So now we are in a session where how to get every single mercenary and spike. For that, in the same sheet, you will have full list of the process how to get there. So I'll start and I'll rush through. Any questions in the comment section? There is a amazing community, always helps out if I haven't responded yet. But first of all, my advice, start with your character, create your character. If you don't know how to do it, here under Bros, you are here. There's a login button. Sorry. Here, login button. Then you make your own stats and you can make yourself. I advise to go full leadership. That's very valuable. No one else has it. The mercenaries, they have really poor leadership. So anyways, get that. Next, my favorite is, can I show her here? Where is she? Yes, this is her. My stupid sheet is too big. Why? Because she has Scoundrel. It comes in handy because of additional options, and she has Wisdom 96, which is absolutely, well, at this point, but she's starting quite high. So those 2 stats are why you want her. Rest of the team, pick whatever you want. That's yeah, none of my business. Then when you have those, you start here. This is important right at the bat. I1 and I3, I think, were the locations where you encounter Bastian. You need to spare him. You cannot heal him in any means necessary. Just leave him alone, all right? That's important. Then you will encounter at age 4 Pierre. That's basically, he starts as enemy. Spare him. Let him go. After that, you basically finish the first island. You will be able to get to mainland. What you do there, you once you let Pierre go, you will have a note that says, you know what, he's now enslaved in A2 mines. So you are going in that direction, but not yet, not yet. My advice is you can get, by the way, yeah, if you don't know, right click shows what's the name of a sector. So Poacher Camp, you can see them, these names right away. So Poacher Camp is at C5. Get a quest to kill Flay, then you go on before, find 2 poachers, and then the last poacher find here in C6, where actually then the Flay will come out and you have an option to persuade to join you. You need 90 wisdom. That's why Live Wire is there. She will cover you up, and basically the first mercenary done. That's why it's green. You have the 5th point. You have already Flay. Then whatever team you have, of course you need to fight through. You will. My advice is you need to go here now, kill all the enemies you necessarily need. Go at point A2. There you will actually get the update that no, Pierre is not there. Sorry, he escaped. You will get the information out of Goff. Remember Goff? That guy that is in our lift? Graf. Yeah, you need to kill him. That's 10 points. That's 10 points for Spike. While you are there killing, you can get Gold Fever. Gold Fever is something, how to say, really good. Yes, there's a huge badass rifle at the boss. Don't miss it. Once you kill, you can pick it up. Trust me, you won this. You absolutely won this. Rest of that, I'll leave it to you. All right. Then what we have next. Once you have the update, and you know the Pierre is not there, but it's good, you have all the updates, everything, then you proceed moving on this side of the map, and you go to D7. Then, of course, I'm avoiding as much as I can all the enemies, and at D7 there's a quest line. You started basically, there's a killing, the Molly is expected. You will see. It's just that starts the Smiley quest, but we will not get Smiley yet. Don't rush it. After you basically initiate because you're close there. Then you proceed, and my advice is going to get Larry. Larry is at F7. You need to, of course, get there, and then Larry is there, but do not go there if you don't have this syringe. I don't know how it's called. I have it somewhere. I need to check what was the name. There's one particular syringe with medicine. You need that medicine. Why? Because Larry without that medicine is not recruitable. And I am giving you already, I think I had it some spare. Yeah, here. Metaviron. Metaviron is the syringe. Sorry. Metaviron. This. And you can, at this point already somewhere looted, it's randomly get or somewhere, but I also give you right away the directions. That's why you have marked D10. Was it D10? Let me check. No. E12, sorry. E12, this is the Great Forest. There's a forest, the tree around, there's hyenas, just get it. In that tree there is this one syringe you need. So basically if you don't have it at this moment, get to E12, get the syringe, then get back to Larry and you can hire him. So 2 already in your team. With you basically it's 3 guys, you are half of the team. Now starts the moving forward to the right side. Meanwhile, we have this one outpost at the start, but it will be taken away. Don't count it in. We have this outpost. Next, you have G10 and D10. Both of those are outposts. We need them to get the reputation for Spike. So take them. Again, I'm avoiding all the other things. I think that, yeah, the refugee camp was the one port I was going through. Not even going anywhere near this area. Just leave it. While when you will have Spike, you can go there and do all the quests. That's where this Smiley quest is there. Smiley you can hire. So once you have these outposts, this side of the screen actually is quite secure. No enemies there, so all the enemies will come from this side, and all of them are going through F13. So you need to capture it, and my advice is to put militia there. That's, I think I have them as well. Yeah, because that's a secure location, so none of that is ruined while you're operating at the right side. So while you're taking F13, there's an optional point. Take also age 14. You need that because it's an outpost, but you can encounter Elliot there. So you can kill Elliot and get extra 5 points. I missed, so you need to pick an option to kill him. I wanted to spare and jail him, but yeah, he slipped away. Anyways, this is where you get the outpost, get the harbor. At this moment, let me see what we have. Yeah, while you're here, around this time, I hired Ivan. Remember Ivan? We need Ivan because it provides 5 points. It's a great asset as well, but why I didn't pick it at the start, because it's quite expensive. He's quite expensive. So I was coming, as you can see, with absolute cheap guys. Yeah, you know, don't need anything else. But now at this point, I would advise to get Ivan, because Ivan will arrive, just a reminder, at this side. You need to get through all the locations with your party to combine, you know. So then you have the Ivan. Let me see, Ivan. Yes, build a militia, hold the fort. At this point, you have all the party, everything. Now you will proceed further to yes, get to F19. This is where the Pierre now is hold. You see all the graph tells you this. So you arrive here, take the last, well, one before, almost last outpost, and also kill everyone in there, and you will get the Pierre. You will convince, I don't remember, there was a leadership or whatever check, but you will have him. Yeah, if you haven't killed the Bastion, of course, then he will like, okay, I can still help, and he'll join. So you get Pierre. At this point, there's only one thing, well, one next step. You take D17 and you take E16. So this is the last outpost before Absolute's corner. So at this moment, when you take this, what's it called, Il Morat, and this outpost, there's only one place where enemies are coming from. The diamonds we are ignoring, we don't care about none of that. All enemies will come from this one corner, and they will go in this direction. So basically they are always going through this harbor and basically also through this port. My advice is, yeah, to get militias in both those positions. I will explain why it comes a little bit later. But at this point, why I have marked that killing Elliot is optional here. Also hiring beasts, so you need one or another. You don't need both, but if you want to be on the safe side, just a reminder what its safe side is. I have arrived at Spike when I have 80, so I have spare 5 points. Trust me, I've been in fight with the Spike and ended up like, nope, still missing some points, and because there's no clear situation where you can see. So I would advise to go at least with 80 and then arrive, because the last portion, it comes all together. I will explain a little bit more, but trust me, you don't want to meet Spike and be short of reputation points that are hidden. So what else we have? What else? Yeah, hiring beast is a bit lengthy because you need 60% of reputation. I think I have it mentioned somewhere in the point. Yeah, optional hire beast. Okay, I don't have it mentioned, but yeah, you need 60 reputation. So what it means, you basically stay here and play the time. These parties will come to this one particular harbor. That's the only harbor they are coming to, and basically kill them until you have 60 reputation. Then you can hire a beast. That is, you do it by fixing the projector at the hill. On the top of the hill there's a projector, and at the night you need to enable it. Once you basically turn it on, you can't turn it on in daylight, so wait until it's night, then turn it on. Enemies will spawn, talk to the beast, blah blah blah, meet her at C14, and basically, yeah, it's you just, you know, read whatever the quest requires you to do here when the beast is there, right? So you get another 5 points there. Quite cool. So here comes the tricky part. How to get to Spike and what will happen next. It's absolute nightmare, alright? So what I have written is clear to D19. So once you take the mine, the story quest will progress further. There will be things happening you cannot, basically, none of that is your fault. Basically, the closest you get to the Spike, the story pushes you forward. So at this point, go to D18, you get the mine, that's basically a requirement for the beast, you get everyone happy. Go to D19, everything basically clear out, then go back to port. Go back to port, heal all party. Basically, I had 2 groups at the point, all the mercenaries at the start, plus Ivan, plus everyone hired on top of. Basically, everyone you see, you don't see. Everyone in the party, besides Spike, of course, Pierre, Larry, Flay, Inkuro, that's my main guy, then, and D, Grizzly, Ivan, Liver, and Kalina, right? That's the full group at this point that you need to prepare. Preparing means full health, absolutely to the maximum, repair all the items, clear all the inventory so you can hold whatever you will be picking up, and most important, rest. You can rest if you are in this Illamora. That's the last point where you can rest. While they are resting, you have this buff. It says well rested, which gives additional action points for everyone. Trust me, you want that. So now starts the shitstorm. I'll explain what happens. You will proceed through here, through backend. How it goes is basically you will arrive at C20. At C20 you will find enemies, kill them, there are mines. Then you go in the cave, that's basically this underground sector, kill everyone there, then loot and hopefully you are still alive. Then you climb up and you will end up in B20. So basically this map, underground map, and this top map is all together. Your party will not require to move through. You are moving through the underground. So basically all that happens at once as one big fight in 3 portions, and you can travel without going into the underground. Basically it's manual transfer. At this point, this is where the point 17 comes in. We are getting spikes. So this is really, really crucial. So hear me out. I will need to explain and show you how it goes. Yeah, I will need the screen. So at this point, you come upwards. You will be brought up to the map. Now you need to move from map to map like a normal person, right? This thing. This is important. Why? Because at this moment the story is progressed, it's forced, and basically you are thrown in this situation. The situation is simple. There are many enemies. All of them are targeting your outposts. All of them are taking away everything you have gotten so far. And this is the point where, remember, you need to have those outposts at your disposal to provide Spike the reputation it requires. So you see, I am on literally few hours away of losing every single one of them. This is why it's important, that's why it's written, to rush from B20 to A20 ASAP. And how to do that, I'll show you, despite the fact I'm currently locked out, but let me show you. I have two parties. This is important. Once you click on the sector, you see this party can arrive from sector to sector in 5 hours. I can't. In the corner, you see in 5 hours and 42 minutes. Cool. That's fast. That's easy. The problem is, I don't know why, but these guys are super slow. So if I make them both go on the next sector each in the same time, one will arrive 6 even more hours sooner. The other party will be still in the sector, almost in the corner. So to avoid that, what you need to do is you send the slowest party first. In my case, this is 11 hours and 22 minutes. Once you send them, you basically divide that number in half. That means they will be on a border. You will play a trick. You need them just past the border so they kind of count in the fighting zone, which means 11 hours you divide in half, so in 5.5, so in 6 hours, after 6 hours they should be around here. 7 hours to be safe, right? Not in the middle of sector, but somewhere there. So it means then you need to initiate fight, and then backwards. After 7 hours, fight should start. That's simple how to do it. Then you take your fast team, click on the party, and you see they can arrive there at 5 and 42 minutes. So you see, this is the difference. If they ran too fast, they will be alone. So what you will do now, you will not send a fast party, only the slow one. I can't because I'm in the middle of fight. But once they are start going, you play time and wait 2 hours. Basically, give them a heads up. They will slowly moving forward, and then after 2 hours, rush with the fast party. Because the fast party will arrive at the center of the map, and only then fight starts. The outcome will be your fast party is in the middle after 5 and a little bit hours, and your slow party is just at the border. So once the fight starts, it counts in every party in the border. It's basically, you can use this trick in all the situations, but this is how you get both of your parties slow and fast in the same time at the corner. That's what you want. You don't want to start fight with the spike without, I mean, just half of your team. So simple as that. At this moment, you are arriving here, not going to bug you through the details. I've been in this fight 9-10 times, so I know just from top of my head where everyone stands. I'll go through here, not splitting anything, going through here, killing everyone that is you can single out, and then start fight from here in hidden position and just snipe the hell out of them. And yeah, once you kill all the enemies and everything, I will of course I can show you. This is the end save. This is how you get the major. It's knocking down, and at this point there's another thing that starts, and I'll show you right away. Don't worry. Nothing unusual, but these are the options you need to pick. So whenever you will say, I will destroy your legion, afterwards comes this option to say, hey, you could perform better. You need 70 leadership. If you follow my advice, you have more than that, and you will have plus 10%, plus 10 reputation. Then you can say, why you kill president? You were merc like us because you have Ivan. That grants you another 5 points, which you absolutely want. And then when you say way break with Adonis and do you have evidence against Corazor, if you have 50 reputation at this point, you should have at this point 75. So the evidence will be handed over to you. So you get everything out of Spike. Do not say Biff was your friend. You will lose 5 reputation. And don't say you will answer for this because it will start, well, either you kill or jail him. So no hiring. If you're wondering how, why, absolutely. Why you kill president, blah, blah, blah. I'm skipping through because I know from head. And I'm saying, Ivan says, you were merc like us. And you see, gained a bit influence. Yes, we got the influence. Then we say, well, we will destroy your legion because blah, blah, blah. And your legion can perform better. You know why? Because you know why. So again, then at this moment, I have already, you see, what if we hire him? We already have this option. And so this is it, but you don't want to click it yet. You want to say, hey, why did you break up with Adonis? And blah, 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 blah. And then there's an option, do not pick this one, but do you have evidence? And blah, 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 influence check successful, you got the evidence. At this moment, you are like, you know what? What if we hire you? Influence check passed, blah, blah, blah. Welcome to the freaking team, Mr. Major. Welcome aboard. Snipey snipe. Spiky spike. Alright. That, at this moment, you have Spike with, in my opinion, and how many times I played it through, this is the least and fastest possible way to get it. Otherwise, just a reminder, this huge list, where is it? This list, there are few other options. You can go, this guy can be killed, yes. Wait. Yes. Elliot can be killed, yes. Rest of that, there's no much of a choice, to be honest, because this is really lengthy mission. This is tough guy. Bastion you cannot kill, so not much of a room, to be honest, right? So, yeah, do the calculations. And this is why I chose also not to engage with named characters and all other things, because I was going for the full takedown outpost. Because outposts are kind of impersonal, in my opinion. So capturing them and getting 5-point reputation is better there than, engaging with these quests and all that. And I'll leave that at the point where I have Spike. Now I have. But wait, we're not done yet. We have one unfinished business. The business is we don't have Smiley. I don't have Smiley yet. I leave Smiley for the last because that involves a lot of additional quests and things and blah, blah, blah. So for Smiley, all right, now it's already complicated because you lose everything. But last points are here in Fleetown, in Market. Where's the Market? You need 60 reputation. So at this point, there should be enough enemies. You need to get reputation, either with killing them or stand on the point you need to get here as well. But once you have 60 reputation, I think that was the limit, you will have a quest here from Rimwell. The boss will call and say, hey, I need your help. The quest that requires here, none of that currently is still related to Smiley, but otherwise, the quest will lead to good place. So basically, you need to free Luigi. At this point, you free Luigi. As you can see, you can get through, you will encounter everything in between. So there's a lot of things you need to do to clear, to come back. And basically at this point, You have met the boss, you have freed Luigi. Luigi will come back here, and at this point you are good to proceed with Smiley questline. So whatever you do at this point, E9, this ring will, make sure Molly stays alive. That's most important. Whatever boss or Luigi you're siding with does not matter, because I killed both and then tried all the options. Yeah, I think, yeah, because I killed the boss. I don't like the boss. I let Luigi take over. But anyways, while it's happening there, you need to go to the age 8. Here, at this point, you already know that Priest is keeping Smiley hidden there. Once you talk and get Smiley and meet Smiley, you will be ambushed by 11 guys. Quite funny fight. At this point, you have a huge bunch of awesome mercenaries, shouldn't be the problem. Kill them, and Smiley will then rush here to E9 to basically fight the boss, to free Molly. So you will have that's why Smiley I leave for the last, because it's really problematic guy. Yeah, start D7, then you meet age 8, then the boss side quest. By the way, did I mention? No, I didn't. I did not mention you. This is also the point. At this good place, this is where you encounter, and you can, if you really want to, kill Jackhammer. This is where Jackhammer is. That's the prison main boss. Really tough guy. Wouldn't advise to start there. But, you know, I'm not your mom. Do whatever you want. So at this point, the Smiley comes back here, and again, save Smiley, save Molly, whatever you do. Just I hope you're not playing without save game, because there's a lot of options. I haven't explored all of them, but the main point is that Molly stays alive, and basically Molly afterward leaves and says, like, Smiley, I don't care about you. And then Smiley's like, oh, what to do with my life? And you say, come with us. And that's how you recruit Smiley. At this point, I need to mention one thing. You can save Biff. I managed to fail at this one. There is one, this one. At one point, somewhere in the middle of everything, Santiago will send a party to kill Biff. If I remember correctly, Biff is here at A8. The thing is, you don't need to get to A8. If you see there's a notification I just missed somewhere, there will be a party trying to get there. You can intercept them at one point, you kill them, then at A8 is you're free to choose whenever you want to engage with them, because you need to save that party arriving there, otherwise the Biff is killed. So I think, yeah, that's what I missed. Another thing you will miss is once you get to the spike and talk to the president, you can't get out of this map without hiring or killing, dealing with Spike and dealing with president. Another thing is here at Port Cacao, her daughter leaves. She has this open museum, whatever, but I don't see any problem with that. Basically, you can hand in any valuables, but you know what, selling them is more profitable, and she provides somebody. Honestly, the small thing, small price to pay, so I don't bother. So this is how you get. Let me see if I got everything explained. Yes, all the lists. At this point, you have all 5 mercenaries plus you. Then everything, yeah, you need to know how to get Spike and all the Spike dialogues. Yes, I think we are good. Why? Let me answer quickly why. I find it funny that all this game is about diamonds, but you know what? Once you compile this squad, I don't have Smiley yet, but with one more Smiley, I will you will have all the mercenaries that do not require any money. Nothing. Zero. You will have zero burn rate here. Then what you can do, what I will do, I will sit somewhere on the corner of the island, order one mercenary, probably the same live wire, and she will just teach my all rest of the team how to get mech, the skill, right? The same with health, agility, dexterity, strength. Wisdom is the only one that you can't teach. So basically, that teaching costs nothing. Basically, you have free mercenaries for free. Money is not the money doesn't matter at this point. Money absolutely doesn't matter. Whatever you accumulate at this point, feel free to use. When you run out, the expensive mercenaries leave, you have your free team. And basically, the only thing that misses from this free team is mechanics skills, and quite poor is the medicine. Those two, when you level up, the rest of your guys are quite capable and you can thought. And basically then you can create a super army. Remember, you have lost everything in this map, but it doesn't matter because you don't need money anymore. And you can, at this point, take your super soldiers and basically start clearing again, and then getting to... what was it? Colonel Fauchox and Santiago. Because honestly, in this game there are 3 enemies, and Spike is the least and the absolutely most basic of both of them. Okay, the Colonel is also a piece of cake, but honestly, the Santiago is the end boss, and you should kill in order, as I explained, get to the Spike, get Spike at your side, and then do the rest, because game feels naturally in this order, because now when these guys are taking over, yeah, you see, these are way stronger. So this somehow feels the way how it's meant to be played. I could grab a Smiley at this point and have a full army already, but hey, now you know what to do in what order, so you can have your playthrough. And where's my Spike? Where's my Spike? Spike, come here. And you know what? Everyone is super excited about Spike, so now you know how to get him. And don't tell me I didn't warn you. This is major spoilers. We'll meet in other videos. Cheers.